there's a whole new set of conspiracy theories as to why President Obama should not get credit for capturing bin Laden, and the Republicans should get credit instead. So, and Salon had a great breakdown of this. Alex Perrine did. The first idea is the one we talked about yesterday. This was all thanks to George W. Bush, of course. Second idea is the one we talked about today. This was all thanks to torture. The third line of attack against President Obama and why he shouldn't get credit is liberals and Obama are not happy enough about bin Laden's death. Some conservative outlets are saying that Obama didn't smile enough while giving the news. I'm not kidding. I'll tell you who it was, Christian Broadcasting Network. Yeah, I'll give you a quote. I know President Obama understands that getting bin Laden doesn't mean an end to the war on terrorism, but how about a smile? How about showing a little joy? How about a word or two saying something about how this is no doubt a happy or joyous occasion for Americans? We got nothing like that at all. Which, by the way, isn't even true. He said it was a great day for America. But apparently he didn't come out there grinning like a fool like, hey, I got bin Laden! So apparently, no, not good enough. And of course, there are other conservative commentators who are saying, oh, the liberal base is very unhappy with Obama for getting bin Laden. Really? There's a new poll out, 93% in favor. Okay? I don't even know who the 4% who are against are. And I don't know what the other 3% are doing. Okay? But who's against getting bin Laden? Except maybe Richard Mendenhall. That's a story that's coming up in a little bit. Okay, my Steelers, what are they doing to me? Anyway, so apparently that's, the liberals are not happy about it. Just made up. Why? Because they're like, oh, liberals are soft. They don't want to get bin Laden. Absurd. They say, okay, now the fourth one is it doesn't really matter because Democrats shouldn't get any credit because Bill Clinton is originally responsible for 9/11 anyway, so they don't get any credit when they capture the guy responsible on the other end for 9/11. By the way, Alex, you should check out his article. He has links to all these things. These are not made up. These are real theories by conservatives. And how about the fifth reason is Osama bin Laden wasn't such a big deal anyway. Like this terrorism has very little to do with bin Laden, except, by the way, we found all these hard drives, computers, etc., apparently a treasure trove of intelligence information inside his compound, which then makes President Obama's decision not to bomb it from a distance even smarter. And it turns out he was active in all this anyway, right, in continuing to do terrorism according to the initial reports that we're getting. But this is absurd anyway. And point number 6, burying him at sea was a slap in the face of 9/11 victims. If they had brought him here and buried him in New York, that would have been a slap in the face, right? They would have called it a slap in the face no matter what, right? Point number 7, simple conspiracy theories. They had killed bin Laden all along, or bin Laden had just naturally died, or this, or that, or he's not even dead, but that Obama, since he was being pressed so hard by Donald Trump and among others, had to finally release this in a desperate gambit to increase his poll ratings. Look, if he was going to do that, here's when he would have done it. October of 2012. He wouldn't have done it now. Besides which, why am I even talking to these guys? Okay, 7 of the dumbest theories you'll ever hear in your life. Well, of course, they're all conservative. One of our sponsors is GoToMeeting, and the great thing about that is it allows us to do meetings with our